Nice.
I always just get medium.
Yeah, I like hot. I like spicy.
I go with the beef or steak, you know.
Beef or steak? Yeah.
It's real meat.
This kid doesn't eat chicken.
You don't eat chicken at all?
I like
right.
chicken, dude.
Really?
How are you gonna...
See, I like chicken more than I like steak or most times at least. Steak or...
I'd rather choose chicken over steak.
Yeah, like I'd take a fried chicken. Like a chicken fried chicken over actually, I was about to say over a good steak, but that's hard because good steak.
I just don't like how steak because the way I get my steaks, it's always like really fucking chewy.
It just
just
depends what steak, I guess.
I don't want to break my jaw chewing this for like 5 hours.
I'm honestly not like
steak, though,
I'm not like a steak guy.
Yeah.
I
prefer like
a lot of people really aren't. Surprisingly.
I prefer like burgers. That's
Really?
like my go-to if I don't know what
cheaper.
to get at like like a American restaurant. I just get a burger. Like I always try the burgers.
Alright, but what about the chicken fried steak at the German restaurant? What do you think about it?
I mean, it's good. I'm not like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of steak, but
love
I
chicken fried
see
steak, though.
at the beer garden though. I like getting I like that buffet a lot.
Yeah.
Like that was really good
Yeah,
because
no.
I've never like sauerkraut. Like I didn't have that until
Bro,
you and your mom were like
sauerkraut's
trying.
I'm not a fan of sauerkraut.
Really?
I like sauerkraut a
love
lot.
Well, it depends on the sauerkraut. There's a
Yeah.
lot of different ones. The one at the German restaurant's good because they have like bits of bacon and everything.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
Ooh.
Yeah, no. Yeah, have you been to the beer garden?
No, I haven't been to like any restaurant in like that area, like Wahlburger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
well,
because
Dale's
is
also
good
good
too,
barbecue.
yeah. But yeah, the beer garden's good because when we went for his graduation, because it was like me, you, and Michael.
Michael was there.
Yeah, Michael was there, and then like because they do like a buffet, so it's just like get in line and like it's like CC's with German food.
That sounds
It's great.
incredible.
Yeah, it's good, and it's not that expensive for a plate. What is it like?
$10 for a buffet or something.
That's
like,
crazy.
something like
Actually.
that.
That's crazy considering it's German food.
It's
'cause
somewhere
they could be
between-
like 20, and people would still like.
It's
pay
somewhere
for it,
between
probably.
10 and 25. I don't remember exactly, but like
I mean,
it's
I'd
not.
pay
That's
20
still
for
good,
a
though.
buffet.
Yeah, it's not
'cause you
bad.
can eat a lot there.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
basically everything on their menu, just not as fresh. Like
Yeah.
you can order directly off the menu, and it's fresh, and,
Yeah.
but you don't get it as much.
Yeah.
Next time we go, I'm gonna tell your dad I want a buffet.
Yeah. We actually went last night. Whenever
Oh, really?
I drove in
Nice.
and met my parents there with my grandma.
Oh yeah.
Because they were like, yeah, well,
Yeah,
we're
they're
here.
like all the time.
Yeah,
They
I
go
would
all
be
the
too,
time.
dude. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that really does.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You know,
Welcome
stop.
back to the Raw Dogs podcast. You're still getting your snacks.
We are still eating our snacks.
Yeah.
I had a
It's not
hungover.
Roast.
Hey, this is Gaines. I just pointed out my penis. This is Gaines.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start this, and you're talking about your penis.
I'm talking about
Fuck
my
that.
gains right now.
It's called Raw Dog.
I'm your host,
Exactly, that's
Keaton, the co-host, Chase, then Luke, and Dakota.
Hello.
I got a slightly better chair.
Whole lot of gang stuff.
Yeah, we did upgrade you.
Yeah, someone in the comments named Failing HD was. I wonder who that
I
was.
support him, whoever that is.
Oh, I saw that.
Support him.
Me and him got into a little argument. I told him to shut up.
You didn't respond to the response on that though.
I disliked it.
Oh. He disliked
I
it.
disliked
It hurts. It hurts, man. My one supporter.
When I went to Wahlburg earlier to get my dinner, I saw Charlie and Joe.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Who's Charlie?
Who?
Charlie Smith.
He's
Big boy
never
played
met
football.
Charlie.
Played football, blonde, Super Grizzly on Xbox.
Oh.
You've
Oh,
played
I
with him.
played with
Yeah.
him like a couple, like probably a handful.
Yeah.
of
You
times.
gotta meet Charlie. We
Yeah,
gotta have Charlie on here one day.
Oh yeah, Charlie lives in the village too. So that'd be
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Road trip. Let's go.
Right now.
Joe was. I couldn't tell what he was on. He was on something.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Charlie's just being Charlie.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Charlie had I think it was Charlie's girlfriend. Charlie, if it's not, sorry, didn't mean to put you on blast.
No sponsors. No sponsors.
This is my show, motherfucker. I'll do what I want.
I got it right here. No sponsors. Listen, Core Power, you want to pay me? I'll put this on here. All right. You want to pay me? I'll put this on here.
Yo, Disney.
Wait, hold up.
How about? It's been a while since I talked to Charlie, like seen him in person. It's been since like 4th of July. Me, him, and Joe went saw Ronnie. And then watch some fireworks pop off.
I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, I know.
It's more of a me and King conversation.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Also, we're naming this one the official first episode because we realized we didn't talk about where we got the name Raw Dogs from last video. So
Wasn't the last one the pilot?
yeah, basically.
Episode 0.
Episode 0.
Yes.
Prologue.
It's like, are we gonna get cut by the network or not? Let's see.
True. So
Yeah, CBS is giving us a hard time.
since I was at the starter
FX.
of the Raw Dogs brand, I guess is what we're gonna call it.
The brand.
I'll let him say it since he was kind of like the co-starter.
The
of
owner.
it. Yeah.
The owner.
Well,
You
yeah,
own it,
he
but Joey
owns-
came up with it.
We both came up with
Yeah.
But
So I
you
said
Well, I'll tell
co-owner.
the story.
You own the organization.
So
that's a
basically,
Hold on. Are you okay, Luke?
Yeah, just making sure Luke's in the shot.
My friend Luke.
Luke wants his props right now. I got my protein shake. That's well, basically like the Raw Dogs. Like we call each other the Raw Dogs. Like people who know us or like are in our group
Yeah.
obviously know like what it is. But like we got lore for this shit.
Lore.
Like
Number
we
one
got
Raw
lore.
Dogs. Don't talk about
but-
Raw Dogs.
Machinima
Yeah,
coming
don't
I'm
talk
gonna
on.
interrupt him real quick. We literally started writing scripts to like
Yeah.
make a film out of it. So
Well, like a,
Maybe
like a
show.
series.
Like a
yeah,
series.
like a YouTube series.
hopefully soon we'll be able to get
Until the
everyone to
network
chill
picks
film
us
it.
up.
I guess.
also.
Huh?
Well, I
So
have to
network picks
finish
us
the
up?
script.
Yeah, I just meant start.
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
even start it because it starts on Minecraft, and I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna do on Minecraft?
True.
But I mean, me and Joey came up with something, but you know, obviously he's not here. I've just been busy.
I was gonna get a photo of Joey and just put it right there, but I was
I
like,
think we should.
You should put him on the map where he is.
also, new place.
That's not how you do it.
Next episode's gonna be in a different place, still in this location, but not in this room. In a different room,
No, we're still doing. We're
in a
doing it
different
here
building,
again.
actually. So yeah.
We're
Okay.
Place outside.
Oh, you didn't
In the-
show him.
oh, yeah.
We'll show you.
Yeah,
Later.
I'll show you.
We'll show you.
In the art room.
Yeah, the art room,
Yeah, that's what
which will now
The
be
lab.
renamed to the Raw Dog headquarters.
mm-hmm.
HQ.
Okay, proceed with the story.
Okay, so basically, we like, I don't know why we like stuck with this, but basically like we were playing GTA like back in, oh my god, junior year probably, so like 3 years ago,
3 or 4 years,
3 or
yeah.
4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and we were
So weird, Luke.
I just like it.
we were playing GTA and like the motorcycle club update came out, and we were like, yeah, what should we name our motorcycle club? Because basically what me and Joey would do is we would get on and like set everything up, and then everyone else would get on, and then we'd have like the club or like the organization or whatever came out, because we played GTA a lot like back in high school, and basically like motorcycle club came out, and he's like, no, we need an edgy name, like super edgy. And I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like we were like coming up with names. I don't remember what they were. And then he just goes, Raw Dogs. And I was like, that's good. I was like, I like that a lot. And then I said, there's no way GTA is going to let us put that in because of what it means. I mean, if you live under a rock, what raw dogging is like fucking someone with no condom. Like, and
Always use protection.
well, let me give you the
Just,
proper definition.
Look it up on
It's
Urban Dictionary.
not using protection to
Unprotected sex.
I can't even talk.
Having sex without a rubber.
Having sex without a condom, basically. But that's basically what that means. So I put it in, they accepted it, and I was like, no way. So then we got on, everyone's like, no way y'all got that as the name. We're like, yeah, we did. Because we were like, yeah, that's cool that we did that. We just came up with the idea. We didn't do anything. We didn't pull any strings. But then we just like, me and Joey just kept saying like, we'd get on like Skate 3, and he's like, Raw Dogs are playing Skate 3. And we just keep saying that. And then like, last year, probably around this time,
Probably.
me and Joey, like, basically, like, we would, like, before I would go to school or, like, work, like, we'd, like, play Xbox, or, like, at night we'd play it. It was, like, me and him talked, like, every day. And he was like, yeah, bro, we should make, like, a lore for this, like, a machinima. And I was like, that'd be pretty cool. And I was like, well, what should we do? So we literally
y'all just fucking ad-libbed it, like.
Oh, it just
yeah,
kept
no,
going.
basically.
Like you're just like, okay, so we start in Minecraft, then
Yeah.
we go into.
So I mean, it was like
I thought Minecraft was in the
we
middle.
had like 20
Maybe, I don't
games, and we based the games off of like what we would all play all the time, and then we just came up with a storyline, and then we had like side arcs. It was like an anime, but it was like video. It's like a machinima at the same time.
Like children got involved at one point. The children of the Raw Dogs came into play later on.
Yeah.
Well, basically, there's like the main group,
Yeah.
and then like they die in like one of the games. I think it was like Battlefield 1
Yeah,
or something.
'cause it was
I'm
back
already
then.
spoiling it, but maybe
Well,
we'll
this
change
is.
it.
Well, we have to change it. Battlefield 1's a dead game.
Yeah, it's a dead
We
game.
literally can't play it
Yeah,
anymore.
hey, EA, you better work on those fucking games, dude. They're trash.
Battlefield's probably
Um,
pretty good. They've been updating it.
No, trash.
Pacific's
Anyways,
pretty good.
They
no,
could have done way
trash.
better.
You try.
Anyways, but like, so basically, like, because we had it at Battlefield 1, and then we were like, okay, so their kids are gonna like be in Battlefield 5. It's like that had just came out, so we were like, yeah, let's just include Battlefield 5. So it'd be like a half and half series of like them dying in battle, and then like these kids going into World War II, and they move on. And then like, I remember there's like a gap, and then it's like a couple of the, I think it's like COD or something like that. It's something weird.
Well, there was
GTA, Siege.
There was a Forza spin-off at one point where
Yeah,
it's like,
so basically in the middle, there's a Forza spin-off.
wasn't it just like another
of,
group
like,
calling themselves Raw
It's
Dogs?
like no one related to the normal group, but they're like they've heard the legends of the Raw Dogs, so they name their car club like the Raw Dogs, and it's like just like a Need for Speed type like show. Because Joey's like, we have to have that. And I was like, yes, because we all
That
love
wasn't
Need for
Joey's
Speed.
big into racing.
Well, we love like Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Like me, you, and Joey love it.
Doggo's here.
Hey, buddy.
I'm not gonna say that. But anyways,
This might get flagged.
I do love animals.
Good.
I do love animals. I just never mind. Anyways, but like,
but then
we had it
animals.
going, and then I know it like, in GTA it was gonna be like one of our longest arcs
Yeah.
if we made it that far. And then in GTA, like everyone would die during a heist, and then basically they would get cloned and then put into Spartans, and then they'd be Halo Reach.
That's
Wasn't
So
a-
then and
Wasn't Ark in there somewhere too?
Yeah.
So we had Ark.
No.
Everything was in there.
No,
No, yeah,
I think we wanted it, but we
No.
could never really
We,
fit it.
we know.
I know Borderlands 2 was like half an episode,
Yeah.
just because of the Minecraft Borderlands 2 Easter egg. Because me and Joey
Yeah.
were playing
Right,
Borderlands
right.
2 while we were talking about it.
Oh, wasn't it? You go
And-
from Borderlands to Minecraft?
No,
Or was it-
we're like
It's
chasing
one of the
someone
two.
in Minecraft,
Oh,
and we run out into Borderlands 2, like out of that cave.
I could have
that
sworn it was
Easter
the other
egg.
way around at one point.
No, but
I
basically
thought-
we like do a mission with like some of the Borderlands characters,
Yeah.
and then we like run back into Minecraft. And we're like,
Okay.
oh, we're back. That's sick. And then that was like our Borderlands.
Wasn't there a whole
2
thing where it was
cameo.
like the world got infected with like a virus that turned it all into blocks or something? I thought there was something where we went
I
from
don't know.
something.
I don't remember.
The story
This
was
is
crazy.
a
It'll probably
long
get
time
crazy at some point.
The story was
This
crazy.
was a long time ago.
It
Nothing
was-
was
it
With a
was
story
like-
like that, we can kind of do whatever you want with it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we should honestly just wait for
But,
next.
I mean, I
gen.
guess that's like the origin, really. But and then I don't know. I'm trying to name. I'll name off like everyone here is a member, and then we got
Joey.
Joey,
Really?
Michael, Brendan, Landon.
Is Ryan in
fuck
there?
him up, Landon. I swear.
I don't know if Ryan.
Ryan's like 50-50.
He's-
Ryan's like
Joey.
half and half.
Yeah, he
he's
shows
like
up.
he's like the dude that we're like, hey, we need you. We'll get him in. Let's say Riley.
Yeah. Riley.
Chad's half and half.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm trying to think of who else is in the group chat.
That's about it. Unless you want to include Chapman.
No,
Eh,
Batman.
no, he's a traitor. He
You
blew,
win.
He is
What?
the enemy
You
of the
win.
Rada.
he blew up some
He
plantations.
blew up my plantation. Dude, don't even get me started
Oh,
on
here we
that.
go.
You know how long I built that plantation?
Joey.
Please don't punch the screen.
I'm not gonna punch the screen. Dude, oh my gosh, the plantation was so nice.
It was well. It got rebuilt. It's pretty nice again.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's rebuilt now, but it's like
We had Viet Cong tunnels all under it.
I don't want to think about it, man. I just remember the whole world turned against him because we were all like kind of like
It was against
in
me and
conflict,
yeah.
and then it was like he did that, and like everyone just like pulled up, and they were like, "Where is he?" And I was like, "He's out there."
Ryan just pulled out all his overpowered gear because he was the host.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he played more, so he was like flying through the rain with a
Mm-hmm.
flying trident. Oh wow,
Oh.
that was crazy.
take a shower. Well, I take a shower every day. Make myself sound like a dirty.
Wait, why are we on shower?
No, I was about to make myself sound like a dirty bitch.
Hold on, what just happened? Why are we on shower?
No, hold on.
Why are you a dirty bitch? What have you done?
No, I was about to make myself sound like a dirty bitch, but I didn't state that. Well, yesterday I was like, I was getting deep in my shower thoughts like I always do, having that robot play music.
Hey, Alexa.
She'll hear us.
I know.
She's always listening.
I was just like getting deep into my thoughts. It was just like,
Hey,
I know what I can
that's
talk
what
about.
the
I know what I can talk about in the podcast. If we had if y'all had any famous person to watch this podcast and they liked it and they kept watching it, who would it be?
That's a...
Like it could be a celebrity, or it could be like a famous video game player, or
Right.
football player for YouTube.
The esports team for Siege from Brazil.
Fuck off. That dirty ass country. Fuck off.
Oh, I don't know if you can say that.
All of Brazil here.
Cartel
come
like
at us,
Gary,
Brazil. Come at us. You think I'm scared of Brazil? Whole country.
Whole
I'm
country.
not scared of anybody.
Ride your little rowboats here.
What's it called?
Yeah, who would y'all want? Or any singer too.
I'm
I'll let
thinking...
one of them go first. I mean, I know like immediately as soon as you said that.
I don't know who I.
Then you go first.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Kid Cudi.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I think mine would have to
100%.
be Baby No Money, because then we could get him on. Dude, he's
Wait,
like,
hold on.
I love
What's
his
the-
music too, and it's just like so chill and laid back. He just like jokes around the entire time doing, because he genuinely loves doing what he loves.
Yeah.
And so he
Yeah,
just has
that's
fun
awesome.
with it.
Can we get this on the podcast?
What?
Are the baby and the baby different?
Yes, they're
Yeah,
The
baby.
baby is an infant.
The
The baby.
Well, there's three. You got to get the baby. You got to get the baby, and then little baby.
Oh my god.
And then baby no money.
Yeah, we were playing Modern
And then
Warfare.
Blueface.
We were playing Modern Warfare, went into game chat, and there's two people just talking about that. And we're like, what? Are they this? Are they different? What's going on? We were all confused. We're like, no one knew what they were talking about.
Yes, they're definitely different.
I would if like
Probably-
Kid Cudi looked at anything that I have ever done, like I would be so honored. Like he's literally like the if I could meet
Right.
anyone, it's him.
Mhm.
Like I don't know. He's amazing.
Another reason that I was thinking about this when I was taking a shower was because I was going through Instagram. I saw Giorgio post a picture. I was like, Michael Strahan, like one of those photos.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
famous dude.
That's dope. Yeah.
I was like, what would that be like to have someone do that or like come
Yeah.
see you? Or whatever?
He was hyped. He was like,
Yeah,
showing
I
him
know.
off.
I was like, bro, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd probably T1. Honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah,
Babies at the
that'd be
game.
so cool. I don't really have like a celebrity I like
Comes through the
idolize. I
wall.
think is really cool because I don't watch sports or anything.
Dude, T1 memes are the best.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
I
like-
know.
There was one of the in game or whatever, where in the
Yeah.
gun, he's like, I was like, oh my god.
I don't know. Like Chris Pratt seems like a cool dude.
Yeah, you love Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris
He's
Pratt.
cool dude.
That'd be
That's
cool.
He's a cool
Yeah.
dude.
Be cool. I just
That would
want
be cool.
I just want to have like a one-on-one conversation with Kid Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Fuck, what's his name? What's it from 2000
What?
10 or whatever? We couldn't understand his
Young
music.
Thug. Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug.
Yeah.
I'm about to just sit down and talk to
He
him.
like talks normally.
I know.
It's just like when he sings, he gets really high pitched.
Oh yeah, it's just like
What y'all are talking about?
it's like I want to have a conversation with you, sir.
Yeah. He's a sex addict.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of people in Hollywood probably are.
yeah, probably.
probably, but he's like bad.
Really?
Like, yeah, he's
Me too.
like from what I've heard is basically like he would have sex like multiple times a day with like different people,
Yeah.
like all day long,
Jesus.
and then he just like text people and they'd show up. I mean, he's famous. Like,
Yeah.
girls would like line up for him, especially in LA.
Right.
And then like basically like he was like doing like a thing that I read about that like sex addicts do is like eventually there's not satisfaction from like just having sex with a woman. So then like they'll go and have sex with a guy or like
Just
a trans
Mix it up, you know?
or like a trans or like sometimes like an animal or something, but like because he was like he turned gay for a little while, like he was like both, like I think he still is like bi or whatever,
Yeah.
but he like I know he did that, and then he like got engaged, and like the lady was like, okay, if you really want to marry me, we're not gonna have sex till we get married, and he was like, okay, and he actually did it.
Wow.
And then basically like I don't know, they got they like divorced like weeks later.
Really?
Basically, yeah. So I don't know. Fun fact on Young Thug, but
That's crazy.
but yeah.
How was everyone's week though?
Pretty good.
Luke, you've been working
So-
early shifts. again?
Yes. Been dying. Waking up at like 4 every day and then getting like 3 hours of sleep. So that's sick. And then doing it the next day.
What's up, Chase? You've been doing the later shifts.
I haven't really been working this week.
Been working out.
True. You had 3 days off,
8 clock in.
but you've been working the later shifts than doing the gym early in the morning. Which do you prefer, gym in the morning or afternoon?
Depends. It's like I like going early in the morning because it's a good way to start your day.
Yeah.
But
Did you just like?
Smoking that grass.
Did you just smoke ramen vegetables?
Yeah.
but sometimes it's cool to go later in the day because you can like see a lot of people there. Because like sometimes like you'll go and you're like, I don't want to see anyone in here, and I just want to like focus. But then every now and then you'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go at like the busiest time, which normally like on Mondays I go at the busiest time every night, and then like talk to some people and stuff. So, but I don't know what's going on over here.
You spent $5 on 30 pens.
Oh yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into that.
Go.
I almost forgot about that.
There we
That's
go.
the stupidest thing you've ever done.
What did
actually
Okay,
You
$3.50.
spent $5 on red pens.
$3.50 for an 8-pack of multicolored pens. Needed a red pen.
Okay,
I was like, I'll
hold
get a
on.
variety pack.
No,
First
Hold on,
off, you're
hold
not
on.
a girl, so you don't need multi-variety colors.
I don't know
Second
what I'll
off,
need a
you're
color
in
for.
college, so you definitely don't need it.
I don't know what I'll need it for. I needed a red pen for college.
Listen,
Maybe I'll need a different one.
listen. Let's debate this in the comments.
Oh, boy.
All right. Is it even worth buying pencils and pens when you can just find them on the ground? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell him. I'm gonna spend $5 on a pen. Like I'm actually mad. Like we've been arguing about this for days.
Because I've yet to find a pen, a red pen on the floor.
Listen,
Had homework due Thursday, needed a red pen for it. I ain't have any. I didn't want to drive to another store or anything. I was already there at campus. They
Before
had a
your
little
roommate
store.
left you could have just got a red pen from him.
yeah, why don't you just go in his room and take a red pen?
I mean, it's probably dirty because every time I heard you talking about him, he was always like, it's dirty.
It
I'm
is,
not doing
yeah,
it."
no, the apartment's dirty. Well, not anymore. I cleaned it finally. Since he's not back.
Another doggo. The same doggo, but
Poor Dogo.
Yeah, no, my week was okay. I had a calculus test.
fun.
It's a little bad, but we're fine. We're fine.
I would not have done that to
Yikes.
some fucking calculus, dude.
I know it's bad.
I like math, bro.
Done with my water. Stay hydrated, kids.
I like rules.
I had a math test too.
Yeah.
Yep, probably did really bad.
Yikes.
I'm hoping on that partial credit.
Yeah,
Everyone's always like, I had a math test, so stressful. I'm just like, math tests are easy.
Yeah, I like.
Because math tests come
I-
easy. Maths come easy to me.
I don't know. I never
So-
had good fundamentals of math. Like when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, elementary
So,
school
like-
was bad for me.
No, that's
And then I
it's
hit
awkward,
like
but-
first year of middle school. I was just like,
Because
this is easy shit. Why didn't
I've
I
always
know
been
this
mad.
before?
it's really weird for me because it's like I'm in like a business math class for like business and economics. So that is like difficult for me to like wrap my brain around. But then I go to accounting and I don't study for my test at all. And I just like fill it in 30 minutes and I look and it's like, oh, it got a 95. I'm like, yeah, accounting's a joke. Like it's so easy to me. And like, I don't know. My teacher's like, how long did you study? I was like, I didn't study at all. Like he was like, really? I was like, no, this is easy.
You know, like math is usually fine for me, but I've never been taught calculus, and this professor doesn't teach like at all. So I'm
Well,
trying. I have to
that's-
teach myself calculus.
That's the thing about college that's annoying. It's like some of the teachers, they won't teach. They just kind of like tell
Which,
you.
in my eyes, that's kind of bullshit, though. Because, like, yeah, you go to school to learn, and you should be doing it by yourself, but you pay a lot of money to
Yeah.
go to
Yeah.
schools, you know?
Yeah, that's what I like about ACC different from Sam Houston. Is that Sam
They're
Houston,
also-
they would just tell me, like, yeah, do this, do this, do this, and then lecture and not like teach you anything. They just talk or something, and then.
Yeah.
But then at ACC, like,
They will
sit down with you and they will help you because they want to see you succeed.
Well, this is one of my blend classes, so it's probably closer to ACC than Sam Houston, but like it's like 30 people in the classroom. It's like a high school class basically.
Yeah,
But
well, that's how
he's
it
not a
is.
great professor.
Yeah, that's how it is at ACC.
Yeah.
That's why I love ACC a lot. Shout out to ACC.
Also, shout out to Burt's Bees.
The best chapstick in the world.
Back.
Fucking love
Cucumber
chapstick.
lime. Or cucumber
I just like normal beeswax.
Dude, my lips get chapped like 4 or 5 times a day. Like, I constantly have to put on chapstick. It's so annoying. Yeah.
I can imagine like Call of Duty or whatever. Like, if I have like 5 kills, I'll be like, okay, I'm doing good. I'm like, my lips are really fucking chapped. And I'll go, I'll stop, and I'll die. I'm like,
because your palms are sweaty.
Yeah,
you're
you're
dehydrated.
sweaty.
Ethan. Stay
Getting all
hydrated,
sweaty.
gamers.
yeah.
You just blew
All
out
that-
someone's eardrum.
All that G Fuel and Dr. Pepper can only last you so long, gamers. You need water.
Gee, boy, you do Powerade, Gatorade, Red Bull, or Rain.
Rain,
Only.
yeah. I gotta stop. I say that I gotta stop drinking energy drinks, but I chugged all the Red Bull in this mug like not too long
Jesus,
ago.
wait, you drank all that?
This is my
Yeah, I
second
did
Red
that.
Bull. This is my
That was
second
like
Red Bull for the
30
day.
minutes ago. Yeah, I need to stop because Keely brought us like a plethora of just Rain energy, like a whole. Like a big lunchbox just filled to the brim. Like we could barely like unzip it of like energy drinks, and we drank it all in like 2 to 3 days.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I haven't tried one of those or Monster yet. So
I'm not a fan of
I would
Monster.
say-
Makes me sick.
I love Monster. I would suggest for Rain the Dreamsicle one. It's like
That
orange
one's
Dreamsicle.
really good.
Really good.
Yeah, and
then
it's not. Rain's really good about that. Like the flavors, they're
Right.
really good. Like if it's dreamsicle, it tastes like dreamsicle.
right.
Yeah.
And that what was it? In their I don't know if they have a mango one or not, but mango I love like Monster Mango, but I tried Bang Mango. They came out with one for Bang. Not as good.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
I've tried quite a few of the Mountain Dew ones and tried the Coke ones. Cherry Coke was good.
Yes.
The Cherry Mountain Dew Kickstart and Amp are good.
Really?
There's like a Fruit Punch Kickstart that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Remember Mountain Dew Black Labels?
R.I.P. man.
Bro, we used to
Every hangout we'd get like
we'd
top
get like
20.
each of us would get like
4.
Yeah.
Were those
right.
energy drinks?
Probably
the
close.
soda.
Yeah.
It's like the new Coke energy.
It's like hard soda.
It's like the new
Yeah,
Coke energy
hard
drink.
soda.
Never tried one of those.
Oh, okay.
It's like that basically.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not like as
classified
powerful
as an energy
like
drink, but it's
Kickstart.
really not.
It's not
Yeah.
like on Kick. Dude, I just remember when I was at Sam, they had Kickstart in the lunchroom, like in the
Really?
They know
in
the struggle.
in the soda.
That's
faucet.
rough.
They-
So
yeah,
I
they
would
don't have that,
I would
right.
drink it like every day because I'd just be like chug it. Like I just remember when I'd be
That a
tired,
lot of
I'd just
people did.
run to the cafeteria, grab a cup, and drink
That
it.
was
and-
convenient. I remember. I miss that.
Yeah.
Having a
No,
meal plan.
I'm drinking like 2 energy drinks a week now.
A week? That's pretty good. That's not
I
bad.
drink one
Just
a
on my
day.
early days.
Yeah.
I drink one a day, right? When I wake
Right,
up.
because I thought you were about to say a day, and I'm like,
No.
yeah, that's me too.
No.
Because that's
No, I
what
just drink like a Coke or Mountain Dew. Every
Yeah,
every
I've been
day I'll
drinking
have
a lot of
something.
sodas now.
Yeah.
I just
Either
don't. I don't need energy
Powerade,
drinks. every day.
Gatorade or energy drink, and then sometimes water. I'm really bad at water.
Pre-workout and a bang today.
Yeah, that's a lot though.
Yeah.
Man, because I'm trying to get on like some supplements and stuff that don't have a whole lot of caffeine in it or aren't caffeine based. You know, there's a lot of things
You
out
want
there.
like a more natural supplement.
Like L-carnitine.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's a pretty good one, and I always feel that because
I know, like the healthy
Fat.
living guy was telling me, because I was taking that Total War and I just ran out. He said that that's really good,
Yeah.
like good natural one. 'Cause he's like, yeah, I really like that stuff. Like they don't really throw shit in there that's bad.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was something I was going to say.
Then say it.
I'm trying to remember it.
It's treason then.
treason.
You sound like the guy from Skyrim. I used to be an adventurer like you. That's
Sounds like
exactly.
Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah. New Clone Wars episode.
Oh,
Haven't watched
yeah,
it
that's
yet.
what I was
watched
going
it.
to talk
Oh, you
about.
watched it?
I watched
That's what I was going to talk
watched
about. I
it.
forgot. I mentioned that to you yesterday.
None of us have seen it.
I'm still on
It's
season
okay.
2. Rewatch.
Bro, I'm still on season 1,
Ouch.
episode 2.
I'm gonna start my. I'm gonna use my free trial.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's
use
really
my free
good,
trial
though.
just
I
to
liked
rewatch
it.
it and watch the new season.
I've been watching anime.
You would like it. It's all clones. So that's interesting.
Hope so. After 7-year break, or whatever. What is it? How long of a break?
God.
It's been so long.
Probably
it was
7
when we were
years.
kids is when it stopped, really.
Right.
Well, it came out in 08 because I remember
Yeah.
me and him saw it in
We
theaters.
saw that the movie,
when we were
and then
8.
it was like coming soon on TV or something.
Yeah, because at the end of the movie,
Yo,
it
we're
said
like, no.
it played a trailer, and we were like, "Oh, there's a new movie," and then or like they're already gonna make a new movie. Why are they showing us this? And it said like, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, like, starting like this date, like, and it was like that weekend.
It was
It
real
was
soon.
like on Cartoon Network, and we were like,
When
and
did
then,
they
like,
start?
I think me and you watched the first episode
I
together.
think so.
too.
Yeah, we watched
Yeah.
quite a few
Because
together.
we used to live on the same street,
Yeah.
so like we would like just walk over to each other's houses all the time.
When did they start advertising that one like web game or whatever? It's like the MMO kind of thing for Clone Wars.
We played it, didn't we?
We tried it. It wasn't great, but because it was like all browser based.
I don't
All
remember.
this
We just
sucks.
used to play browser games
Yeah.
all the time.
It was some
Shout
good
out
ones.
to
Remember I
Cool
go to-
Math.
Go to Max Games or like A Game,
Addicting games,
Or-
armor
yeah.
games.
Armor games,
Armor
yeah.
games had really
Yeah.
good ones.
Armor Games, and then yeah, I just remember because I used to play. Holy shit! Crush the Castle.
Yeah, right?
Crush the Castle.
I was just thinking that.
I remember there was this game called like Shift Heads, and it was like you were like a hitman, and there were like 7 games, and I beat all of them.
yeah.
They would like come out
And
frequently.
it was like a snipe, like
You were
I
like
remember
a
that
sniper,
assassin
and then
too.
you would have. So like the first couple are like just like hit missions,
Yeah.
and then they added a story, and there were like sex scenes and shit, and I was like, but it's like
12.
it's stick figures.
I'm 12.
So, because I remember every game was just stick figures. It was like you just play, and then Age of
Stick
War,
balls,
Age
yeah.
of War,
Yeah.
Age of War.
Dude, I
was
got that on my
like
phone now.
classic.
It's on
Really?
it's on,
Really?
Yeah, it was free. I was like, oh,
Oh,
they got the first
God.
and second one. Like,
He doesn't have iOS though, so it might
Nah,
not be there for
Oh
us.
yeah,
I don't
probably
know if
not.
it's there for you, but I got it.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, I remember Cartoon Network had some of the best games. Like they had the Ben
Yeah.
10 one that was really
The
good.
Ben 10
Yes.
one was good.
They had a Clone Wars one where you played as a clone and you just walked around shooting stuff. It was fun.
Yeah,
They had an Adventure Time one when that came out.
I-
remember that.
Well, I
never
remember
played
that,
it,
but I
remember
couldn't
it.
play it
Do you-
because I didn't.
Oh,
you had to
oh.
like install Unity. Sorry.
do y'all remember the Foster's Home for Imaginary
Yeah.
Friend
Oh,
MMO?
I
And you
don't
would,
know.
or it wasn't like an MMO, but it was like you made your own like imaginary friend, and then you had like daily chores that you
I don't
Sound like
log
some
in.
loser.
I remember
That sounds
Dude,
like
no, it was so fun.
there was what like my gym partner is a monkey. They had a game
Yeah.
of that. That was fun.
Dude, I remember that.
It was
I
like
used to
a
play
like
that
side
for, like,
scrolling game or
hours.
something.
Dude,
I
that was so
remember that.
fun, just like logging on the family laptop. And
Yeah.
just,
Shout
like,
out to my laptop.
CartoonNetwork.com.
Yeah,
This is what
Shit,
Chase just sounded like right now. I got on my laptop and made an imaginary friend and did chores with it.
yeah, right.
Fuck you.
He's tough.
That's
And then from there we went to Gmod
people do
and
that
blew
in
up the
real life.
president.
Yeah. Or no, we went to Minecraft first.
And played
on
them.
PC.
My first game on
SRP.
PC,
I'm not
I
gonna
think,
finish
was
that.
World of Warcraft.
Slave RP. We
I
used to
was
play
not gonna
Slave
finish that
RP.
statement, but
I never.
Slave.
We didn't play Slave RP that much. We played like normal Dark RP.
Yeah, Dark. Dude, I still have screenshots from when like we firebombed the president in the
Jeez.
top of the tower.
Oh yeah. That's
I'm like,
funny.
oh god.
No, I remember.
There's a gas station on fire in one.
Yeah.
Someone burned the KFC to the ground.
No, because that was a fun server
Like,
because
what?
like we could we like the environment would like people would like build little shops and stuff, and the environment would like
There's like fire.
it would
starting.
like destroy if you so you could buy Molotovs for like dirt cheap. So me and him would like go out like out of the city because no one lived out of the city. We'd buy like a little warehouse. We'd get a bunch of people. We'd be like handing them Molotovs, like just go terrorize the city. And we'd just like pull up in like our car, get out, throw Molotovs, and leave.
Man,
And
that was
no
like
one would
that was
mess with
way later into our Gmod playthrough though. 'Cause, like that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
new map. It was like, oh, this is way
us. 'Cause
bigger.
we played
Because the original map was just that small like city block or whatever.
Fish Eaters
That was great.
all the time.
And then they expanded that map too.
Mhm.
But
I remember Connor was a mod
yeah,
on there. Like he became a mod.
there was
And
a
then, like,
Berlin Wall on that map. I remember like
The
the
what?
city. There was a Berlin Wall someone built, and the
Oh,
middle
yeah,
of the
yeah.
city got split, and people
Yeah.
were separate. It's like, what's going
I
on?
remember that. That was such a
There's
fun
a
game.
there's
Like
party bus.
Dark RP was like some of the most fun ever.
Yeah.
Because you just log in and you don't know what's gonna happen.
I have to download all the mods and like get whitelisted for like
okay,
6
so now I
episodes.
died. I wasn't either. I only got Gmod like less than 2 years ago.
Yeah, same.
Well, this
I
was
feel
back
like-
when we were like 12 or 13.
Back when
Like now
Gmod
you
was
have to do a lot more
prominent.
Yeah,
work
y'all,
to get onto
y'all
a
were still
server.
playing Gmod whenever I got it, and then right when I got it, y'all were like, yeah, Gmod's not that fun anymore.
Because all the good servers died.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
Yeah. Now you have to like download all these mods, get whitelisted, join a Discord.
Yeah.
It's all it's like GTA 5 online multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the phone earlier talking about Gmod actually.
Yeah.
What?
I just called up.
Yeah, he's just like,
Hey,
hey,
cute boy.
he was like, hey, cute boy. And I was like, hey. It's the randomest thing ever. I was just sitting here watching YouTube,
I was just
had
like,
this all
I'm gonna
set
call
up already.
Keaton. And I was like, cute boy.
You sound like the from Phineas and Ferb. You sound like Little Munson Kid or whatever.
What?
That was you. No.
Oh,
I was just like,
Hold on.
Thank you, come again.
hey,
Tech
good
support?
boy. And I was like, wait, that sounded like Keely. Did Keely just a little racist? He was like, oh, I sound like Keely. I was like,
What?
a little bit.
Exposing. Oh, don't die.
the Red Bull got him.
Yeah, right. Just.
I would freak the fuck out.
Well,
I
Go find someone to bury the body.
3. I keep reminding myself.
Yeah, you really do.
Because
I'm
I'm.
playing with it. It's a big thing.
Bro, I've gotten
That's
so
odd.
close.
Yeah, that's
Or
not-
I haven't gotten so close. But I think I have like 4 bosses left.
This is cement floors. That'd be so fucking loud, Chase.
That's just
It would be like that one time y'all were here and all you hear is
Oh, we were talking about that the other day.
So, story behind that.
That was on podcast. Did we already talk about
No.
that?
No,
Was it
we
on?
didn't.
no, we never talked about it.
You got to say the history with him though. Like this wasn't his first
Oh, that was.
rodeo.
Luke's a very clumsy person. This is the smallest you could say, really.
Yes. I am a bull in a.
Him,
China.
Chase, Luke, and then Joey. And then Julian wasn't in our group when that happened.
I think he was.
I don't think he was there that time,
Really?
though.
Evan.
No, Evan wasn't there that
Evan
night.
Was it just us
It
four?
was just us 4, I think.
Yeah,
That's
ramen.
oh my goodness.
We were
He was never
still in our phase
Yeah,
of where we were like,
No, he wasn't.
hey, let's stay up till like 2 a.m. doing stupid shit, being really fucking loud. And so we were like, let's turn off all the lights and play hide and seek. Or just try like tag in the dark. I don't even remember what the fuck it was.
Yeah, it was hide and seek.
I don't remember who was counting or whatever to come find everyone. Someone found Joey, I think, and then all you hear is boom.
Yeah.
Like you just hear it so quietly.
Yeah.
We all just run to Luke. We were like, Luke, what'd you do?
Yeah.
We turn the light on. There's just a picture frame of like a puzzle my grandparents or someone did. I don't remember. I think it was my mom actually. It was still together. The puzzle was, thankfully.
Yeah.
The frame though
But yeah.
was shattered.
Strong ass puzzle.
The frame was shattered.
Yeah. Actually, yeah,
The
probably.
glass everywhere. It was the stupidest shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Remember that.
That was funny.
Vividly. Because I was in shock.
Look, you also have the worst reaction to everything. You're like,
Well, because I do it so often, so I'm just like, alright.
Not
Here it
again.
goes again.
Just a fucking normal Tuesday for me.
Right.
just, I don't remember.
Well,
what
another
God-
I
$100
saw
down
it
the
all
drain.
the time. Because I did it a lot more often back then, too.
Oh yeah,
because I
you're
was
way
younger.
better now than
I'm better. I'm not about way better. I am better.
you're getting better. Still the best story of you, Luke, is from when Chase told me y'all playing that one game.
Thought you were gonna bring up something else.
Oh my
I
god.
don't remember what game it was. Luke, you gotta back in the house.
I didn't even think
What was
of
the
that.
game?
Yikes.
Oh,
Dead
Dead
Island.
Island, yeah.
Dead Island.
He was just.
Yeah, because there was like.
God, bro.
say why like that was such a bad thing. Like
What, the
the house.
Yeah,
The
okay, so every time we would walk into the house, my whole Xbox actually would freeze.
Back in the
So I had
360
to
days.
I had to restart my Xbox and then like rejoin their party. And they kept like going into the house, and Dead Island would like take everybody in the party in. And so they would keep going into the house, and I would have to restart my Xbox. And it got to the point where I was getting pissed off, and they would do it, like, you know, push my buttons. And so I was furious. then so once it kind of calmed down and stuff, like, and we started actually doing the mission, they were like, Luke, we have to go back to the house. I was just like, I think I got off. I think I dealt with that.
I think you just would like leave the game until we'd be done in there.
Yeah.
And be like, all right, you can come back. That was funny. Because I just remember every time you would leave, like at one point, Julian was like, "Yo, we should just start going in the house." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because his Xbox keeps crashing." I was like, "Okay, let's do it."
Dude, talking about Julian.
You were literally playing with the two kids that just messed with everyone whenever we played.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were basically playing the trolls of the group.
Yep.
Especially Julian.
Yeah, Julian. Yeah.
He's the worst one out of all.
Madman.
Stabbed himself.
What?
Don't you remember? He stabbed himself.
Oh.
I thought you said Matt. I was like, that brought up Matt was a part of the group, before he just like basically ditched all of us.
Kind of left.
Yeah, he just ditched all of us.
That's the raw dogs.
Okay.
For
no,
academia.
Not the maps.
He won't ever see this. If he does, then I'll be surprised.
Who cares?
Yeah,
I
man.
want
If
all
you
the
do see
smoke,
this,
I want
Matt,
all the smoke.
you don't want this smoke, okay? You don't want
He
this smoke.
he lives down the street from me now. Just haven't seen him.
You turned
Saw
him
him once.
against us.
Seen him once since.
not with me, then you're my enemy.
Don't make me kill you.
I have the high ground.
So
You
like,
underestimate
monotone,
my
like,
power.
feminist voice ever. Don't underestimate me.
So we don't get copyright.
You
strikes.
underestimate my power.
Yes, bitch. She
I
underestimated. It's like,
You turned her against me.
I
Come on.
hate sand. It's corpse.
I don't like sand.
And it gets everywhere.
I
What
killed
about
them
the
all.
Jedi, Anakin?
Women and children.
The Jedi have put lies in my head, Padme.
What is it?
Master
Masters,
Anakin.
yeah, Master Skywalker.
What
There
are
are too
we
many
going
of
to
them.
do?
What are we going to do?
Today, OS, you're dumb.
Don't die.
That's such a good.
you seen the
Bro, good.
meme of that? One of the. He has like some like fake lightsaber or whatever, like some stick or whatever, and just like he animated to where it lights up. He's like, ah, shit! What? It's the stupidest shit that gets me every
Oh,
time.
sounds
How
funny.
Hayden Christensen is doing.
Well, he did that movie Jumper.
Yeah.
I actually really
That
like
was
Jumper.
in 2008. You know he
Yeah.
won a Razzie for that.
I still like
He won a Razzie for like every Star Wars movie.
it. Won a Razzie?
A Razzie. You know what that is?
No.
A Razzie is basically like.
I thought you
So-
were talking
Yeah, I thought you were
about
saying the
Razzie.
movie shit.
Whoa, hold on.
I didn't
Oh no!
I hate
I
it.
like I'm not hating on Razzie. It's just that's a meme at this point.
No, I understand that.
I was so confused.
But basically, like the Oscars are like the best actors. The Razzies are the worst actors.
Oh.
Like that's what the
Uh,
award is,
That's a
and
good
it's
Yeah.
a real thing, and it's a real event that is held.
Really?
But like none of the actors that are like nominated normally show up. Like sometimes they'll show up because they're like, yeah, that movie was shit. Like
Yeah.
The Room, I'm pretty sure that guy showed up and accepted his Razzie.
Really?
Dude, I love that.
I
Have you
like
seen the
the-
meme where he's like acting for the Joker, the new Joker?
No.
He's like, here's me as the new Joker. What's going on?
That's
But it's right before they hit the little cut thing or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's just him blurred a little bit. He just screams like, oh my god.
And yeah, pretty good. Yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mom.
did not hit her.
Did not hit her. I swear I didn't.
I never
He's got
watched.
so many memes.
I never watched the actual movie, but I saw
I
Disaster Artist.
haven't seen it either.
Disaster
I
Artist was really good.
Okay, go on.
About what?
The Razzies and stuff. But we were
Oh,
talking
that
about
was it.
Anakin.
That was it. That was it. I was
Okay.
just explaining to
I
him.
don't think he's a bad actor.
Yeah, he was
He's a pretty fucking terrible
Yeah,
actor.
to be
I'm gonna be honest with
I
you.
don't know about that.
He
I don't know. Did you
For out of
hear
all-
how he talked? And
He literally okay.
if you're not with me,
Here, let's play a quick game. How would you say this line? If you're not with me, you're my enemy.
Just like that.
I want you to say that. Say it back to me how you would act.
I'd
with
scream
No.
the
the
emotion.
emotion.
I refuse.
I'd probably
You
scream.
gotta
to
get
be
some
honest.
voice
Like,
acting.
well,
in
first
there.
like
off-
for his position where it was, the scene was taking place, you would have to like be like pissed.
Well,
like,
and
screaming,
how
basically.
critical of a moment
But
that
it
was
also-
too, you know, because that was like pretty much his brother. He was
Also-
going against.
Like, if you're not with me, you're my enemy is terrible vocabulary. Like, I don't know who the hell wrote that script.
What intern wrote this?
Yeah,
Like-
right.
George Lucas has
Lucas-
joined the chat.
George Lucas was probably drunk.
He just starts knocking on
Like,
the door.
Yeah.
Sorry, George.
I got some words for George Lucas. That's all I'm saying.
First off, you sell off to Disney.
Well,
No,
we got-
he should
look
not have
how-
done that yet.
look how much money he got from them.
Oh yeah, I know that
Yeah.
for sure. But I mean, he
the
shouldn't have done it
franchise-
yet.
Yes, Disney ruined
Yeah.
the movies.
Hey, Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's what
Well,
I'm saying. Disney's
yeah,
really
redeeming
smart.
factor.
Ruined the
franchise.
movies.
Mandalorian.
They ruined
That's
games
true.
that were gonna come out.
Good shows.
The new trilogy though.
Yeah, that's more so what I'm talking about.
I'm surprised.
The solo movies are a lot better.
Yeah, all the spin-offs are
The
great.
Solo is a good.
Solo,
Yeah.
It's
Rogue
not
One.
like
I like Rogue One.
Solo isn't like amazing, but it's like a good time.
Yeah, no, I like
It's like-
it.
It's like Guardians 1 because I
Yeah.
like Guardians 2 a lot. Guardians 2 is really good.
Yeah.
But like it's just a good time to
Well,
watch.
it was a good cast for the movie too.
Yeah.
Like the people they got.
Solo, yeah,
Yeah.
because they had like Donald Glover,
Mhm.
funniest comedian, one of the funniest comedians. You go to sleep at night, I'm gonna piss in your mouth. You pee in my mouth, I'm gonna bite your dick off. Shout out Donald Glover.
Great guy.
If you ever see this, please hit me up.
Yeah, speaking of
Please.
famous people. That.
You know, honey, if you ever see this, please hit me up.
T1,
Please.
please watch this.
What the fuck are those?
Sesame sticks.
Cicini.
I was watching.
It's
Big
bulking, Susan Keaton.
I was watching Big Jiggly Panda.
What? Hold on.
The YouTuber. And they were playing Cards Against Humanity,
Yeah.
and they wrote in a blank card or whatever. They misspelled sesame, and it said sesame. Like he's like, that does not say sesame, that says sesame. I was like, oh my god.
Filthy Frank. That would be
Like,
fun
we
to
need
do
to chill.
if we got together.
Oh, I love
at
that so
the
much.
table like this
Mhm.
and just played like one of those games,
Uno.
like Cards Against Humanity or like a board game or something.
Chase, you knew he
Chase
was
has
gonna
lost
say
the
that.
Yeah.
You knew damn well he was gonna say that. Sit
Uh-oh.
your ass back down.
Uh-oh.
Sit your ass back down.
Why this door not fucking?
Chase, there's a lock on it.
I'm eating your CC seeds.
Guys, start the counter. We got
we
one
need to start
walk off.
talking a little louder because Chase is a
One
stream.
walk.
Chase
No,
is
I
a
feel like
fire.
that would be fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that could.
Well, we got tabletop simulator too.
Yeah,
we
that's
never
true.
actually done.
That's
That's
a
true.
We all
computer game
bought
I
that.
actually have.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we all have that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, we all bought it on set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all were like, get it. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Look at it.
Because we could do a D&D. Because I've actually played D&D now. I
Teach
played.
us.
I played a little bit. I'm still a little fuzzy on the rules and stuff, and like how to DM and stuff.
You gonna do it at RTX?
I could try. I could try. That would be fun.
Because I got the.
Well, because I wanna. Because Keely met a guy in her class, and they
She
said,
met a guy.
Oh.
Yes, no, but there was a guy in her class, and she was talking to him. I think they started talking about anime or something, or no, yeah, it was something like that. Where that he was talking about anime, and she overheard, and she was like, "I love that show," or something like that. And then they just started talking about it, and then he was talking with his friends about how he's like DMing like 3 games like at the moment, and he's wanting to start another one. And he was like, "Would I be able to like join that?" And he was like, "Yeah, for sure, that'd be sick." And I was like, "Can I join that? I want to join that." And so, if they do, I'd like to, hop in on that.
You're blowing out people's eardrums every time you do that.
I know. It's a horrible cough I've had for like, I've had this cough for like years now.
Oh, it's coronavirus.
And I've gone to the doctor about it too. They're just like, oh.
I don't know. Stop vaping. How about possibly?
Yeah, stop getting lung cancer. God.
I think I scared one of my friends because she was like, "Are you sick?" I was like, "No, I'm fine. I just had this cough for like years or whatever." She's like, and I was like,
"Are you fine?" Yeah, I just got lung cancer.
No, that's where it gets good. And I was like, "I got lung cancer from vaping so much." She's like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "No, please come."
I'm just like, I just collapsed so long. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday I passed out twice. It's okay though.
My face turned purple, apparently.
Sometimes I cough too hard, I just knock myself out.
I coughed so hard I had a few heart attacks. It was weird.
Yeah, right.
Chase.
Chase.
I feel attacked.
Hey, I didn't
First
say
you
it.
bring up fucking Uno, and then you bring up heart attack.
I directed at you.
You knew he was going to
Uno's
say
fun,
that.
I had to say Uno, dude.
That's why I was getting ready
It's
to
Yeah, I
on
was
there.
just about to
Look,
say
it's
it's right
on there.
So is Tabletop Simulator. Yeah,
Oh,
we
is
gotta
it really?
play that.
Yeah, we did.
That would be fun. We need to find something to play on that though.
It's like thousands of things.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, like, that's exactly why though. We have to find one of them. That, like,
Top downloaded is Uno.
Really?
Yeah, I looked. No one downloaded Uno.
Pissed.
Dude,
He's furious.
Furious.
I'm fucking furious. What? I'm not playing with you, retard.
Every time.
Every time we play, Ryan. Every time we play. It's okay, man.
your son can't see your face when you hide it like that.
You can't see your cute face, boy.
You cute boy. I don't know why that's my go-to voice with anything is my Asian voice. I'm really weird. I can do so many different voices. Well, not so many. I can do
Robin Williams.
I can do Asian voice. I can
too
do
soon.
Love Robin. Shit.
Herbert the Pervert, which is really weird.
Love that guy.
Well, hold on.
I can't do it.
What's
Love it. I was talking about Robin Williams, not Herbert the Pervert.
what's the kid that has the crutches in South Park?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. I can never remember if it's Jimmy or Timmy.
No, Timmy's the vegetable.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not a vegetable.
He's almost a
He's a
vegetable.
cripple, yeah.
He can only say his name. He's pretty.
He has
close.
a
Timmy!
That's
Timmy. And I could do Well, not Cartman. Is it Cartman? There's one other one in South Park I could do. I could do Stitch. I could do Stitch's voice. Just really
Stitches?
What's everybody's favorite South Park episode? Because we all watch South Park.
Oh,
Like,
I'll say a true fit.
I don't know, console wars.
I don't
were pretty
remember
good.
what. It's when
Console
Jimmy.
Wars was a good one.
It's
I
when
haven't
Jimmy
seen
and
that.
Timmy joined the gang or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
my, that's a
He
good
just-
one.
he
Join the
walks home and he's
Crips
just-
or whatever.
What's up? Creeps?
He's like. Just trying to throw game signs up and it's not working.
my favorite one is when the ziplining one. Because
Oh,
I just remember
God.
me and Joey would always like recite the part, like the narrator.
Oh my
He'd be like, they'd be like getting ready to go on the zip line, and they're like, little do the boys know, something serious is about to happen. Cartman has been drinking double dew. Double the amounts of caffeine and sugar as a normal Mountain Dew. It's like the double dew is traveling down his throat into his stomach, and it's now digesting this. What is it? The ultimate Angus he ate for breakfast this morning. It's like Eric Cartman is a ticking time bomb.
And then it just cuts back to them talking.
Yeah, because he farts and they're like, Cartman, do you fucking fart, dude? And he's like, no, shut the fuck up, pal. Look at you.
the Crips video or episode.
Yeah.
Jimmy just walks into his house and his mom's just like, Jimmy, we've been worried about you all night. She's just like, oh, no need to worry about me, Mom. I'm cool looking. I'm cool looking food. It's been poo. It's just like, what the fuck does that even mean?
When you're a
When he said you're a continuous source of you're a tell him to fuck off. Continuous source of inspiration.
That's a good line.
oh shit, where'd she go?
Oh yeah.
She doesn't like you, Kyle.
Remember the Special Olympics one where they're
Oh my
like,
God.
Jimmy's doing like fucking steroids and his girlfriend's like, I don't like where you've become, Jimmy, and he's like, fuck you, I want to win.
And Cartman puts on the helmet and acts like he's one of them too.
Yeah, Cartman's like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking win this shit. And he like loses everything.
Man, those South Park games though they're great.
They're so
my
good.
God.
It's like it's crazy how good they are for like what they are.
It's crazy that they can get
It's
away
just like
with
a
it.
big,
It's
it's just like a big episode.
There's like so
Or
much
it's like
you,
a collection.
like the
Yeah,
main
it's like the
game
show.
is like long too, which is crazy.
I need to play them. I haven't played them yet.
You have to, yeah.
Stick
you
of Truth
definitely-
is really good. Or,
I like the second one.
Fractured Bubble.
I like the second one more, just because like I'm not that into Lord of the Rings, but I love like the superhero shit. And I think the funniest part in the game, they don't even, or they do talk about it. Cartman is like they're all like at a meeting table, and he's going over like what all the Netflix series and like phase 1 and phase 2 of all their movies are, and I was like, that's fucking funny that they added that.
Was it the
Like,
first one that had like the Taco Bell UFO or whatever?
the anal probing.
Oh
Yeah.
And then and then you fight.
It was just like the
You
government.
fight Khloe Kardashian because like you go to the abortion clinic
That
because you go
oh
get
my
an
God.
abortion, and then like
An abortion,
as you're
but-
leaving, like Khloe Kardashian just fucking like comes in.
Well, no, it was her like her aborted fetus comes out of the or something.
Well, she has fetuses fighting you. They're like minions.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh
like
my
her
God.
too.
It's so
Yeah,
bad.
it's
It's
bad.
it's
Like,
incredible how they got away with it.
I don't know how
They
they
probably
made.
didn't. They probably got sued a lot.
No, I mean they get in trouble all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Jewel like was pissed at them because they
These
were
pussy sticks.
they were like saying like pussy sticks, and then Jewel was like, okay, well that's obviously a jewel, like fuck you. And they're like we don't care.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? This isn't a.
No, and then
Creators-
Kanye hates them.
Really?
Like,
Well, it's like they,
It's-
I'm
they
not a
make
gay bitch.
they make more money than they could ever lose from
Oh, yeah.
lawsuits.
Yeah, they
Sure.
don't care, and it's like that's what I like about South Park because everyone's like so PC nowadays, and then they literally have a character
PC.
making fun of PC people, and they're like they make it funny in a sense that it's like acceptable.
Yeah.
Like this guy's so PC, and they're like, yeah, we kind of look stupid.
You must be a gay fish.
What was it?
I think my favorite episode's Imagination Land, though. Or the
Oh,
series
with
of episodes.
yeah. That one
Because
was
there's like
great.
it's like a 2-3-parter.
yeah.
That one's funny.
I also like the when Butters becomes a pimp. That one's really good. He's like selling like kisses on the playground.
some money.
You my body bitch.
Hey,
Sally, you my bottom bitch.
Don't make me eat powder.
Most innocent character.
Yeah.
Turns into the biggest pimp.
Yeah.
So
What does he say to his mom? Like, I remember he walks in like, Butters, where have you been? And then he says like, I just been like, I don't know.
Look at my hoes.
He's like, I've been pimping hoes all day, Mom. I'm not. He's like, I don't need you having like the bitch ass attitude. She's like, Butters your ground. He's like, fuck you, Mom.
Most alpha character.
Yeah, because the
South
pimps
Park.
are like telling him how to talk.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is Sally. He goes, no, that's your bitch. And then he's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is funny.
Cartman's mom's the most beta fucking character there.
Most
Mom, I got shit.
Also,
The World of Warcraft episode is
Oh
so
my
good.
God.
That got me into South Park.
Same. No, that got me into
Like-
South Park and World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. I just remember like, oh man, that was good. I watched the whole series. I've seen all
I
of
need
it.
to.
I've seen
Yeah, I
it,
still
and then
need to.
I haven't seen the rest of the new season, but I like the last season when Randy gets his weed farm.
I saw some of
Like,
those.
that's super funny. And then
The
there,
2 new seasons I haven't watched yet.
well, the last one is really good. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta watch it because Randy like has his integrity weed farm. He like moves his family out to grow weed, and then it's like him versus big tobacco like the whole time. And then like I don't know, there's just a lot of shit. It's funny.
What was the tester's name? Or whatever? The...
Oh, Tally.
Tally.
Yeah, because he's sitting there. He's like, all right, so I have this rig here. I'm gonna test your purple jungle kush. He's like, whoa. Randy's like, yeah. He's like, whoa. He's like, yeah. He goes, oh, that is some good shit. He's like, all right.
So funny.
Dude, Stan's the best on this show.
Stan, or
Put his
Yeah.
balls in the
You mean
microwave.
Randy?
Yeah, Randy, I mean,
Yeah.
Stan.
because
Yeah, he's like, I just like the cancer episode. Like he's like sitting outside, like literally like with the sun tanning thing, and then he's like putting his ball. No, he's like standing next to the microwave with his balls like out, and then like he's like, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, oh, just trying to get cancer, Stan. Don't worry, Dad, it's gonna be okay.
Don't worry, Dad, it's gonna be okay. Hey, Stan, can you come rub Dad's back?
That episode was funny too because Cartman was like the godfather of like KFC because KFC got banned. I just remember he'd like take the skin off. Yeah. He'd be like, he'd just be like, oh shit. Because that was like multiple parts, like that episode.
Yeah.
Because I remember they would like eat KFC, but Cartman was like that guy that would rip the fucking like the fried part off and just eat it. So all the boys are like, "Oh right!" They'd open it and be like, "What the fuck is this?" Because Cartman would just put it back. That's the best part of KFC, though. To be honest with you, is that breading.
Breading, they've been breading, and they're good.
That is the best. I was like, "This is facts." Like when I was doing it, I was like, "I've always wanted to do that." That'd be gross, though.
Yeah.
Like,
he was like eating with his dad. He's just, what the fuck are you doing?
my dad
It's on his show. What show? South Park, Dad. Fuck off.
That's good.
Luke, you said your parents got some land. Where was that?
Yeah, actually, that's really exciting. They got some land near. It's near Andice.
Okay.
Really, really exciting. They got it. It's just like 5 acres, but still, that's really nice.
Not enough to hunt on.
Yeah, not enough, but you know.
Gotta be like 10
They
acres,
still
I think.
shoot, I think, though.
No, I think it has to be.
Really? It has to be 10 to like.
I think it has to be 10 acres and then like 5 acres from near.
How many acres y'all have out there?
80 something.
Yeah, they got big.
That's crazy.
No, because me and him were talking because I went out to that land with him, and we were like, yeah, we should like get paintball guns and go out there.
Dude, that would be so
like,
fun.
That'd be
yeah.
fun. Because he's got. I mean, there's so much shit back.
We could
there.
and then we could, because I could get pallets too.
Well, I think
from, like, my dad's work.
We're planning to
like,
start
pallets.
building something out there, like a little like garage with a little place to sleep in and stuff.
Yeah,
so we can stay out there
Let's
and keep our extra vehicles.
podcast.
Yeah, well, I don't know about internet, but yeah, we could try.
You don't need internet to record it.
That's true.
Not.
Just need
power.
Yeah.
Go
No,
Y'all
just-
power out
we have
there.
power.
GoPros.
GoPros.
GoPros, yeah.
All right, just
Chest, helmet.
No, but it's cool. He's got really nice like a good.
That would be
amount of
awesome.
land.
Yeah,
I
that
think
would be so fun.
my dad's about probably gonna buy some land.
yeah.
Or
That's
he,
like
I mean,
gold.
he owns like so much land already.
Yeah,
but
what
he's
was
gonna
the land
build.
you were talking about that like he was thinking about moving out to or whatever?
Well, it's probably not gonna happen anymore.
Yeah.
But he it was out on.
Oh, you said it was like
was it
3.
Marble Falls. It was
Yeah.
on the lake.
It was like 3 lots next
Yeah,
to each other.
well, he owns them.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 or like 4 lots, like big lots, and he was just gonna build a house and then have a ton of land, and it's like it's like overlooking the lake, but there's like a way
That's
to get
so
down
nice.
there like from there. So
I want a dirt bike. If I was to get that much land, I'd want a dirt bike.
I just get so
ride
many
around.
That's
toys.
what Lyman's always talking about. He's like, I want an ATV and stuff, and it's like, you don't even walk
Dude,
outside.
ATVs are so
He's yet to walk on our land. He's been there like twice, never gotten out of the car.
yeah, I know. I just remember because he didn't even tell me that. His dad told me that. He was like, yeah. I was like, what do all the other kids think about the land? Well, the other kids like it. Landon hasn't set foot on the land.
We went
yet.
there for like 5 hours. He sat in the car on his phone the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Landon's really weird about that.
He's weird. Yeah.
That's okay though.
Hi, Landon.
Well, actually,
love
no.
it.
I made him set foot because I grabbed his phone and ran away, and he had to chase me down for it. So I mean,
They got like a little like pond too.
That's
well,
really
yeah,
nice.
we have
My
a
dad's
pond,
gonna
and then
build a pond.
do you remember the dry tank we had?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Y'all
planning
gotta
to
fill that.
dig that out and make
Yeah.
like a bigger
Like
like
some fish in there.
big enough to have like a dock and fish and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you could
what.
take a
That's
boat in.
see. That's what my aunt. She has a lot of land, but it's like, it's not 80 acres, but it's
Yeah.
still a lot. And they have a little tank, so like every time I'm out there, I just bring a fishing pole,
Mhm.
and I'll just like I'll talk to everybody. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go by myself, and I just go fish for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
But that's always fun.
Yeah. No,
Can't wait to get a real
ATVs,
job.
gators.
Need a
Keep
career.
thinking that. Yeah, I can't wait to.
Yeah, if I
Mine
ever
will come
get,
up
like,
soon.
if I ever live in like not like
Get on
a
it.
big house, but like a decent sized house,
I
like
just
a little
only
bit
go
smaller
up-
than this, and
Yeah,
I have a
that's
lot of
true.
land, I'm definitely gonna get like a gator, ATV.
No, I want land, but I don't want to be like super far out from like
Yeah, not for
the
sure.
town.
I don't really want
Well, yeah, we're
Right.
like what
Y'all are far
5 minutes at most from Burnett though.
from Burnett,
That's
yeah.
solid.
And Burnett's growing.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, yeah, subdivisions are.
'cause I mean,
popping up
just from
around.
like my dad working out there, like he works in that area, so he's like they already have plans for like
Yeah,
the
no.
town is growing.
That's
Yeah, there's already
That's why he's
subdivisions
like
spreading.
that's
towards
why
us.
his business is going crazy.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I want to get some land in Colorado.
yeah.
My gosh.
Good luck with that.
Go to Colorado farm.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to stay in Texas,
Mhm.
but I would not be opposed to moving somewhere else. Because
Colorado's
Colorado,
so beautiful, man.
Colorado is a place
Yeah.
I'd like to
I don't know
go.
if I'd want to live there. Like, you know, maybe owning another property or something, or
Yeah.
like just renting from someone
I'd,
I know.
I'd want to go to like. I'd want to have like a property like in like California, like Northern California.
California's too expensive for me.
Yeah.
That's true.
But also like I like the East Coast a lot too. When
Mhm.
I've been
Florida.
Florida people are
Brackets.
a little ridiculous. I would have to be on the Panhandle.
I don't think
if I
you'd
was in
want to.
Florida.
I don't know if you'd want to own property there though, because of all the hurricanes and stuff that always
Mhm.
hit.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like
That's
stuff
true.
always goes
When,
on.
when
the
we were on
property.
vacation there, a hurricane. hit up
Everything hits Florida.
Yeah, Florida get hit.
New Orleans.
there. But I don't know. I'd like to have like a big property, a lot of vehicles. I don't know. I just want some
Mhm.
toys.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Like my parents still want something down on the coast, but like they're lucky they didn't because like it got hit by Harvey like
Yeah.
right after they were thinking about buying something. Instead, bought our land.
hmm
And they're still like, "Oh, I want that." I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
Talking about toys, like adult toys, like cars and shit.
And like
Guns.
dildos and stuff.
I was remembering that.
I want,
I
say I want a
don't know, it's just how my brain
1911, want an immigrant.
I'm not a big, huge gun guy. As
I am.
you
Yeah,
see
you have
over here,
swords
I
and
two
tomahawks.
swords.
Yeah, where's your
Yeah.
tomahawk?
Bro, I would love
Tomahawks
that too.
behind
Hatchet.
you, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get tomahawks.
I-
I want to get tomahawks, make a target out of like, like hay and like a tarp over it and stuff. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
My
I-
grandpa made me a target for my throwing knives.
I definitely want some land just to have like go and like make a little like shooting range and stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause I love.
Yeah, I'd like to have a shooting.
I
Come out
love.
to our land whenever, dude.
Well, yeah, you're gonna let me know.
Fucking invite us.
Well, we haven't built anything. I'm still
We
waiting
do-
on that
we
because
do
it's been
podcast
hunting
up there.
season. We want to do any construction during hunting season.
You do
Yeah.
a podcast up there.
Yeah, just out in the wilderness.
That'd be
Hey,
fun.
what's up, guys?
No,
it's
wind-
really windy.
Yeah, wind would be awful.
Um,
You gotta have a setup.
But no, that's what I want. I want like a big property for my family.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have some. I want to have a big ass. I want like either a truck or a like an off road. Like I guess like a Jeep or something, but probably a truck. I want a truck so I can like.
Hey,
Have a
Chevy's got the
bed.
new invisible trailer truck.
What?
You not seen the commercials? for
Yeah,
it?
it's a
the new
thing.
Silverados. If
It's-
you have a trailer that can go into the settings or whatever, it'll make your trailer.
It's something with like
visible.
cameras and sensors where it
So
like
you can see through.
Through
it.
you,
trailer.
yeah, it
Oh,
acts like
that's
you can see through it.
solid.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
And you can't see
helpful,
what's inside
actually.
the trailer clearly. But
Well,
Yeah,
right,
no,
but
I don't know.
yeah.
Have y'all ever driven a truck with a trailer attached to it?
no.
It's
Uh,
annoying.
Not really. No.
Yeah,
It's
what's-
annoying.
That's one of the most dangerous vehicles on the road, though. Statistically, is like
Mm.
a truck with a trailer behind.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
I had to drive one. God, whenever I worked for that construction place, they made me drive it. 14. They told me to drive it, and I was like, okay, fine. I have my permit. And they're like, yeah, we won't tell your mom. I was like, okay, cool. But I had to drive it like all off road, like the whole way, and then like I don't know, you get into potholes, and they're like, yeah, just gun it, go. And I'm like, dude, this is like a $60,000 truck that you're letting a 14-year-old drive. Like,
Yeah.
this is
You don't know the
dumb.
definition of gun it for a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, I've driven like my dad's truck.
Mhm.
Like, my dad's a diesel now. He hasn't let me drive it
No?
yet. He
Diesels are
refuses
fun
to
to
let me
drive.
drive it.
I don't know. I drove my
I
that
should've-
truck quite often. So.
I should have taken his truck, his
Should've.
Silverado. I should have taken
Yeah,
it.
you should.
I really
Diesels
should.
are fun to drive. I drove my uncle's 350.
Yeah, he's got a 350. My dad's got a Ford
It's
350.
fun to fucking drive because
Yeah.
it
yeah,
goes.
yeah, trucks are fun.
Yeah, diesels are.
I don't like parking it though, but like driving.
No,
it is
that's the
fun.
thing because I like my car because it's like my car like the inside is not that small
Yeah, it
compared
really
to other
isn't.
like compared to other, like your car is like very small
Yeah, it's
and compact.
cramped, yeah.
But I feel like I have a lot, like a good amount of room. Like Chargers have a good amount of room.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, it's so easy to park and like maneuver. But like for me, I guess it's just getting used to it with a truck.
Yeah.
But it's like trucks are just like, every time I'm with my dad, he's like a whole ass process to park the vehicle. And he's like, no, I love trucks, man. I'm never going back. I mean, he's never not had a truck.
Tacomas are nice.
So, yeah.
Because there's
Yeah,
like
I
a
like my
smaller
Jeep.
truck in
Yeah,
there.
my cousin tried to sell me one.
I like my Jeep.
The Honda's Ridgeline, those are really.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what you're driving. You were
Yeah.
driving the other day.
Yeah.
I like that truck. It's a very
Yeah,
nice
it's
truck. Small.
still big, but like
But it's,
same
like,
time
not-
small.
it's not, like-
nice.
It's not like, hey, my penis is big.
No, it's
kinda
hey,
truck.
my penis
Hey,
is
y'all
small.
gotta-
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
right.
It's like, hey, I'm overcompensating.
Hey, I'm overcompensating.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta talk Landon into getting a truck because right now he wants a car like yours.
No,
Like,
get a
Okay,
car.
well, I'm gonna tell you
that?
this. I do not see Landon driving a truck.
Well,
Me either.
like talk him into getting something.
Landon's like Chase,
Better.
but tiny.
And what's wrong with my car?
Well, it's just like it's Landon.
It's for like pussies, dude.
Well, if y'all want my car, I'm gonna sell it soon.
Okay,
I'm gonna get like a 2017 Charger.
I'm sure
Probably.
my dad would talk.
I mean, I gotta do some work on it. I mean, it's not like perfect in the interior.
It's Landon. It's probably gonna get wrecked.
It's probably-
For a first car,
If
if
car
he
would-
wrecks that car, I will show up at his door.
for the
Just
first
like-
car, that would be good for Landon.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good car. I mean,
The only thing that sucks is the AC.
it's fixed now.
Oh, it is?
It like just stopped working, but it's just coolant. Like that's all I need.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, same thing happened to my Jeep.
We were talking about that when we were hanging out the other day. We were like,
I'm gonna throw
good
it.
thing I'm not Luke.
Yeah,
He's like,
right.
He's like, yeah. Oh, Jalecia!
That's how I get.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, shut up.
You just got in the car.
We literally just got.
Yeah,
in
we
the
just
car.
started the car. That's how it is, though. Like,
It's like
if
my
I get in
car-
the car and it's like too hot, and then like we don't even have to be moving it. I'm just like, oh dear God. Like I'm
Yeah,
already
'cause,
gonna
I mean,
throw
my
up.
car's an 07. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like it's. I mean, there's obviously
You're
like
gonna have problems. and
there's
stuff.
gonna be some issues,
Yeah.
but it's like I don't know. I do want a new Charger though. I think that's what I'm gonna get.
Mhm.
So because I was talking to my dad about it, and he said that we should just go to CarMax, sell my car, pick out a new Charger,
Mhm.
and then get that, and then basically all the money we get from my old Charger, apply it to the payments, and
Yeah.
then basically he said that I don't know. He told me he'd help me, or he'd co-sign for it, but he said he'd help me out with a little bit of it.
That's what we did
But-
with my car, the Honda Civic. Feather sold her. I don't know her logic
Your
whatsoever.
car.
It is her
Your
car.
car.
They bought it for me.
you
But listen, okay, she bought
Here
it.
we
They
go.
bought it
Here
for
we
me.
go.
Back up, Coda
They
versus
bought it
Keith.
for me.
It's so funny.
But Feather, after she sold her Jeep to get it, she realized I don't have a car,
Yeah.
and I'm working.
sold
I'm gonna have your
her
car since you're not working.
and bought a new car and needs the car to get to work, and you're like, it's my car.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
that's what she did because her Jeep is a piece of shit.
How dare
It
you?
was a 2005 Jeep Wrangler, not Jeep Wrangler, Jeep Liberty,
Oh, yeah,
Rocky
get that
Mountain
out.
Edition.
Yeah, get that out of here.
a Rocky Mountain Edition in the state of Texas.
Yeah.
So useless. It just kept
Fair.
breaking down. We literally YouTubed videos and like how to fix some of the parts on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just like sold it. She got like $2,000 out of it.
Wow.
We traded it in and we're like, let's just put it to the Civic.
That's the thing about Jeeps now, though. Like, their price doesn't really go down.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
pretty stationary.
Mm-hmm.
They go down a little, but they're pretty
How do y'all feel about the new Jeep truck?
Gladiator.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the
My
new
dad
Tesla
drove one. He
truck?
didn't really like it.
Fucking
The
Tesla.
Warthog.
Yeah, the Warthog.
The Warthog.
Tesla?
The Tesla truck.
It's probably not very good. There's another company making one, an electric truck that's supposed to be better. I forget their name.
Fucking glass shattered immediately.
Well, it's because
The front window.
it's because it was
Testing it like over 100 times in the back before they brought it out on stage.
With the Tesla.
Yeah, the Tesla.
Oh, I
truck.
didn't know that.
Yeah, they said
Well,
they were
it's-
testing the window, like seeing if it was resistant enough, and then they brought it out on stage and they threw a rock or something at it, shattered immediately. Well, it didn't shatter, but it
it
Threw
cracked.
a rock
horribly.
at my car window.
Well, it's because it's supposed to
It
be
was-
like bulletproof or whatever, or shatter resistant.
Well, they weakened
but
it.
it shattered immediately. It was just like,
Huh.
It's a bad look.
Hey, we got the wrong car. Sorry.
Yeah, this one didn't come with a front fucking windshield.
No, it was the front driver's seat window.
Yeah, no, it was wasn't it like with a sledgehammer or something?
No, they throw.
Yo, I kind of like my window.
I don't know what it was. It was like a rock or a baseball.
Starts driving. Yo, I kind of like my window.
Hey, quick! You like sign for the car, shake hands. They're like, yeah, you know, y'all have fun. Here's the keys. Person walks out. They walk back in. Hey,
Windshield.
quick question. What like comes with the car? What do you mean? Like what comes with it? Oh, you talking about like the extra stuff we put in it? Like okay, like we, you know, he's like, I got a nice little wine basket for y'all in there. Like thank y'all for buying the car. You know, I put some air fresheners in there. You know, we got some new stuff. I actually waxed the inside. No, I was wondering where the fucking wheels are.
The shit don't move.
Could you imagine that? Like buying a vehicle? That's like some Craigslist shit.
Yeah, it's like okay, here it is. They just like kind of unveil it under a tarp. It's like yeah, see, it's all good. And it's like, okay, here's the money.
Yo, where are the seats?
It's like, where's the
Oh, you
steering
put
wheel?
those in yourself.
I'm actually standing in my car right now.
It's like there's
no
no steering
floor.
wheel.
Oh, where's the floor to my car? I'm Flintstone.
I remember-
this bitch.
Cole would buy like a little like $1,000 like Honda Civic. I remember one of his Honda Civics. The back was just metal, like the back of it, and there were just tools all back there. So we'd get above like 60, which was like any time he was driving.
Yeah.
The tools would just be like in the back. The loudest fucking car.
Yeah.
Remember, he had like 3 Civics.
Yeah,
No,
he had that little white one that he sold or whatever.
Well, because
that he was proud of for selling.
He had like the family truck for a while, and then he bought a Civic for like $1,200, and then he was like, I'm thinking of selling this Civic and getting a cheaper Civic because he likes to work on his cars, like and add stuff. So he didn't sell the Civic, he just got another one. So he had 2 Civics, and then he sold one of them and got a Miata. So now he has like a yellow Miata or something, which apparently is like a super rare car.
Really?
That's what he was telling me. He said yellow Miatas are like really hard to
They
find.
didn't really make them. They made them red mostly. Red, black, and white.
Because Dason got a red one. I don't know if he still has it.
I think he.
No, he does still have it, I think.
I think it's just at his house and not with him.
Yeah. Or no, he has it in Oregon.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. I think so. I see it on his Snap story.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while. What?
That Red Bull didn't wake you
Yeah, for like a minute.
up? Fine.
I'm just sleep deprived.
Yeah, you didn't need your sleep. You had an 8-hour shift today. And
Never
you're
see
I
that
usually
shit
do though.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I have one tomorrow. I had one yesterday, the day before, and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Do you have Monday off?
Chasing the bag. I don't think so.
Doesn't know.
Well, I'm in the
Monday,
podcast.
I think I do not. Sorry.
Today was good. Go in the comment section and actually tell us like how's the day, I guess. Gives me something to do.
No,
Tell
I
us
don't.
what y'all
Hey,
think.
just saying.
No,
I
yeah, we
don't
don't give a
fucking care
fuck.
about your day.
No, see, I care because I'm a nice human being and I don't do jack shit besides this.
So he'll probably.
So entertain me.
Oh, I do have Monday off.
He's got nothing better to do.
What's? Sorry.
I'm just gonna take a call in the back.
Yeah, real quick.
I like how he turns.
Mom, can you pick me up? Mom, can you pick me up? They're being weird again.
Mom, they're vaping.